And that's the power of Febreze, baby.
I'm being held hostage. I'm required to have fun. He wants me to say, fuck Phil, right? You know what I mean?
Oh god. Welcome to War Never Changes, everyone. My name's Aaron Love. I'm the GM. With me today is Shea Dan.
Yeah, Hubert.
Trevor Noah.
As Jimothy, who never skips accusatory day.
Elliot Shanley.
As Harriet, who thinks that maybe she should be the sheriff. I mean, how do we know that we can trust a robot with protecting our communities? You know, is this really? I mean, he might be a cannibal too. I've never seen him eat, but I've seen him blow up other machines.
And Sean Curl.
It's Mattis. Is Harriet all right?
Nobody knows. Am I doing the recap, or would somebody else like to do the honors?
We questioned people.
Yeah.
All right. We can all collectively say something we remember.
Yeah. All right.
Teamwork, guys. Brainstorm. Midas is scared and shaking in his boots.
Hold on. I got something. Agent Files. This is Agent Solar working with Agent Molly. We have investigated Rusty
I
Pete.
thought I was Scolder.
Oh, shit. Am I Solar?
No, you're Maury.
Shit. Okay. This is Agent Molly. We've investigated several people behind this different and nefarious plot in the murder mystery. Agent Solar and Agent Molly fill Midas and Jimsy in about the murder of the town sheriff, and they are helping the deputy solve the murder so they can lift the lockdown. We have questioned Carl and Scott, and now we have moved into the next location in order to find who murdered the sheriff.
Pretty well done.
Pretty well. That's
That's all right.
Very well done. Sorry. I didn't mean that was those.
adequate.
I wouldn't give it a hero point.
Not hero point worthy, but thank you for not making me do it. That's kind of what I got on that one.
No, it's pretty good. I was just wondering if you were gonna mention Midas's winnings.
No, I don't care about that.
Okay, fair. Nobody else.
Oh yeah, I remember Midas was a scared little bitch too.
yeah, he was having some PTSD type stuff.
Yeah, I shouldn't shame Midas for that. Sorry, Sean. / Midas.
It's all right, man. We all have bad days.
Yeah, right, Harriet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay, Billy does.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No regrets.
No regrets.
several.
I don't think Harry remembers that.
I would kill his mom over again, I think.
Oh gosh. Anyways, Aaron, what are we doing?
Yeah. So after the four of you checked out Lucky 13 Casino, you guys made it out of the Lucky 13 in pursuit of any more clues or leads that you may have. And as I recall, like you said, Midas was pretty distraught and just feeling a lot of stress and anxiety. And that's where we're going to kind of pick up.
Fear and Loathing in Arroyo.
That needs to be
Nice one.
episode title.
Writing it down now.
Theater of the Mind sesh tonight. I like it.
No, I had it up and then shared.
Hi, working on it.
Shit.
I'm Elliot.
You should get that checked out, buddy.
I was gonna go with the penis joke, but you both just
Yeah.
skipped right over it.
No, I
He's
yeah.
trying to get it up. Like we're just gonna not get
That's what I'm
that low hanging fruit.
Well, that's what I was saying. You should get that checked out.
Well, not
He
that
had it up,
if it's
but-
I can get it up, but I can't get it down.
I
Have you
mean,
tried to ice?
if you can't get it down after 4 hours, seek your physical physician.
Your
Uh-huh.
physical
physician.
Yeah. It just came out
Physical
monkey.
physician.
Yeah, your general physician. Your
We were
doctor.
right on that one, Trev.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have the same PCP, Aaron.
Not no mo. I
Not
don't
no
have
mo.
Isaac. No,
Oh,
I wish
yeah?
I had him. Yeah.
Mm.
There's the link.
PCP. Whoa, you guys are
Not a
holding out
sponsor.
on me.
You want some, man?
Yeah, some Sherm.
So we should probably figure out who murders the sheriff. Definitely someone that did not shoot the deputy.
So, who's this fella in the jail?
Yes, yeah, oh, shit.
Vincent. Or Vinny.
Oh yeah, Vinny. Vinny is the owner of the Arrow.
Oh, Benny. All right.
I'm reading my notes. We've also interviewed Carl, who's the owner of Lucky 13, and Scott, who's his son. We've also checked into Rusty Pete, who's second in command over at the Arrow. And we should probably follow up with Sheriff's wife and Jarla.
Now, where did you find this chip? You said you found it in Rusty Pete's or Vinny's office.
Yes, that is correct.
Maybe I should go have a word with this Vinny. Ask him about this chip.
You can handle that?
I mean, Jimothy's been following me everywhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
I figured he'd probably just come with me again.
Is this guy bothering you, Midas?
No, I've actually enjoyed his company quite well.
All right, we'll keep enjoying it.
Is it a requirement?
You know what? No. Feel free
thank
to
you.
come crawling back whenever you like.
Thank you.
Should we try to divide and conquer, or do you want to group up?
I mean, you guys are familiar with Vinny. I don't know if he's gonna close up seeing y'all there.
No, he's
Or-
nice. We have rapport.
I mean, if y'all want to come with me, cool with it.
What do you think, Molly?
Yeah, I'm totally down to go. As long as we get in there and just rough them up a little bit and get a real story out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Let's do it.
All right.
So I'm gonna head to the jail.
So, all four of you then?
Yeah.
Okay. So all four of you make the short distance to the jail. And as you walk in, you see the deputy with his feet up on his desk with a hat over his face. And he's just snoring.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's sleeping away. And
Someone could just walk in here and shoot that guy.
The deputy?
Yeah.
Pull my gun out and I shoot him. No. No.
I pulled out my gun. Yeah, I want to look over and see what Vinny's doing.
Vinny's just kind of like sitting on the ground with his knees up and like his hands are just kind of like on his knees and his head's down. He's just kind of contemplating.
You must be Vinny.
When you say that, his head slowly looks up and you guys lock eyes, and for a second, Midas is just kind of like puzzled, like as if you recognize him, but you don't know where or how. And then all of a sudden you're like pulled back to the last time that you were in Arroyo. And you're in an office, and there's a couple guys behind you, and Vinny's sitting behind his desk smoking a cigar, looking very, for lack of a better word, pompous, and just kind of smoking a cigar. And you're talking about how you're not cheating and how you're not a cheater and that you won your caps fair and square. And then he just has like a smug smile on his face, and he like nods to the guys behind you, and then you are pulled back to the jail where you're currently looking at Vinny, and he's looking up at you, kind of puzzled, and he's like starts slowly like kind of pushing himself up as he's like looking at you puzzled, like as if he places you, and then as he's like looking you over, he sees the patch, your courier patch for the Northwest Express on your shoulder, the same one that Nikkei recognized back in Azenta. And like I said, he's like slowly pushing himself up as you come to this realization.
Oh shit. I don't think I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna get really fucking pissed off.
Be like, you're the fucker who did this to me.
And as you say that, his eyes get really wide, like really big. And at this point, he's like fully standing, but he's up against, the far side of the cell, and you're looking at him through the bars. And he takes like a couple slow steps towards you, like he's still processing. And then it dawns on him like who you are. He's just kind of stunned. And as he's standing there stunned, and just like kind of that awkward silence, it looks like he has a necklace that's around his neck, and it kind of slips out from his shirt, and it like swings and lands, and is up against his chest. And as that happens, Midas's eyes go from his eyes and his face, and they just kind of drop down with the movement of the necklace. And then once again, Midas is pulled back into a distant memory that's even further back than that.
Shit.
And when you're pulled back into this memory, everything starts out kind of hazy because it's a very distant memory. And then after a few seconds of the haziness, everything comes into focus, and it's a very warm, loving, caring memory of you standing behind a woman and putting this necklace behind her, and she just kind of looks back up at you with a big old smile on her face, and you tell her, open it. And when she opens it, there's a extremely detailed illustration on the left side and extremely side, and one is of her and the other is of Midas back when he was a human.
Fuck.
And she's just beaming with the most loving, happy look on her face as she looks up at you, as her eyes start tearing up, and she closes the locket of the necklace and turns around and just gives you this big embracing hug. And then you're flung back into the jail, and Midas is just kind of hit with this memory of these two juxtapositions of memories, one that's a horrible reminiscent memory of a horrible experience and of a previous loved one of his.
I'm gonna pull out my gun. I'm gonna point it at him.
Whoa.
What's going on? Whoa.
I don't remember what you did, and I don't remember where you got. I don't know how you got that, but that is mine, and I want it back.
He looks down at it and brings his eyes back up to yours, and when he brings his eyes up, it's like a vicious, almost like if there was like a animalistic look that somebody could give. It's almost like a viper, like a venomous look in his eyes. If you get me out of this cell, I'll give it back, and I'll tell you
I don't make deals with people like you.
I know more about you than you. And if you want to know what else you lost that day besides your pretty looks and this here locket, then
Is he leaning up against the bars?
now he's leaning forward but he's kind of giving you that like his head is at like a downward diagonal, but he's like looking up at you with his like beady eyes, like just venomous. Like he's trying to, kind of intimidate, but just kind of like be stern kind of look.
He has got a roll for that.
He's doing the Stanley Kubrick look.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But he's about, I'd say, 3 or 4 feet from the bars, and he's just like, trying to push his dominance, if anything.
Is the deputy awake?
The deputy kind of stirred when you guys walked in, and I think he's kind of waking up. He's like, but he's still in the same position as you guys are like having this conversation.
Where are the keys?
They're
I can roll a
in the...
perception.
Yeah. Do that. Those are great. Yeah. Like, hey, I'll just let you...
I don't know why I cut you off.
I know. Teacher.
Fuck.
I
gonna
was
cock the hammer.
just gonna give it to you too.
I'm gonna cock the hammer back on my pistol.
Okay.
14.
14.
Still
You don't
pointed
really
at him.
see any keys. Well, let's not
Well,
get
shit.
too hasty
Can I
here.
roll perception?
Sure.
I'm also gonna roll perception.
Everybody wants to know.
Hey, Jimothy, you want to roll perception?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh,
'Cause I was thinking about getting the keys, but I was thinking
Yeah.
about. I don't know if I was thinking about doing something different than Shea, but
20.
A 20? Yeah, you still don't see any keys nearby. Oh,
hero point.
that was so close to being a 19.
I'm
But
here.
yeah.
I'm hero pointing.
Do it.
it's so early.
In that one.
Damn.
Yeah. You guys don't currently see any keys anywhere.
Sheriff, or whatever you are, deputy.
Whoa! When did you guys get here?
Where's the fucking keys for this goddamn cell?
Why? He's like
Oh,
wiping.
we need to torture and murder this guy.
No. This ghoul here, he just killed someone. He needs to be in the jail.
You're goddamn right.
What? Wait.
Lock up this ghoul. He's dangerous. And then I'm just gonna quickly grab Midas as if I was like subduing him the whole time.
Nice. Yeah, he's. Wait a second. If
Murder, ghoul, jail.
I understand, but if he murders somebody while he's in the jail cell, then maybe he's innocent of the other murder, and maybe he's the murderer of both of them.
No.
I didn't kill no
there's another
fucking
one.
sheriff.
We weren't in county yet, you dumbass.
Oh, he's like wipes
That's
his
why
eyes
you're
about-
always gonna be a deputy, and Harriet will be the sheriff after me.
He's
Let's
just
go with
like,
murder.
so-
Why couldn't you say I just like stole something?
I know that.
It's too late
so
now.
Quickly.
I know it's too late now.
I mean, it's better than my like torture idea.
And am I just gonna go? You're goddamn. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So the deputy's gonna like rub, like he's like rubbing his eyes, like he was like deep in sleep. He's like kind of coming to. Okay.
I think we should fire this guy, Harriet.
And he like opens the drawer.
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
think we're past that yet.
I'm gonna-
He's definitely out of here.
I'm guessing he's gonna take my gun from me.
Oh yeah.
But
Most
I'm gonna
definitely.
try and sleight of hand my switchblade to hide it.
So you can absolutely do that. However, I think that you might have a feat. Let me double check. I think that you have a feat that allows you to hide stuff away because you're a rogue.
Should have 2 feet.
Yeah, but I was like going along with it. I'm like, yeah, he does. Yeah, exactly. What is it? I thought that you have quick disguise. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of another character, but I could have sworn that you had something that was like that.
Oh no, you're talking about me.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I have that
Where
feat.
you? Oh, okay, cool. I thought that
Yeah.
was Midas. Where you get to like stow something away.
Yeah, it's in my
Yeah.
my axe.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Not
Okay,
my
thanks.
ass. It's my axe. Sorry.
And my ass. No. Sorry. So yeah, definitely do a slavery
Stealth,
a thievery check.
thievery.
Yeah, stealth and thievery is where it's going. So thievery, that's a word now.
That's a 33.
Oh yeah. So what are you hiding away?
Can I hide away my gun?
With a 33, I'll allow you to hide one weapon of your choice. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, then I will. Yeah, I'll definitely hide away my gun
Okay.
and all the ammo.
Explain to me how you're holding a gun. You go to turn your gun over to the sheriff and then hide it.
Well, like, okay, so I guess what we could say is it's like I hand it over to him and then I can pick it from him, like kind of like.
Well, what I was gonna say is that you probably stowed it away once you saw that he was awake.
No, I think it would be cooler if I handed it over to him
Okay.
and then like stole it back from him without him noticing.
Okay. Totally. So he so he approaches you and he takes you out of Timothy's custody and just starts like patting you down and like taking all your equipment and setting it down. And he takes your gun and looks it over. Okay. And like he puts it in his waistband. Like back by his like butt crack essentially. Back behind him in his waistband. And as he's starting to put you in the cell, you reach back behind him and just like yoink.
Does Midas say yoink when he does it?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Yoink.
Okay. Hey, what was that?
I sneezed. I'm sorry. I'm a ghoul. I ain't got a nose.
He's just like.
It's something you smooth skins wouldn't understand.
He's like sitting there like pondering as he has like both your hands back behind you. He's like, "How do ghouls sneeze?" Huh?
Yeah, you wouldn't
And he just
understand.
like pushes you in the cell. Then he like slams the door shut and locks you in. And then he goes back to the desk where all of your current inventory is spread out, and he starts looking stuff over and like, oh, what is this? He's just like rummaging through your shit essentially with his back to the cell.
Hey, don't touch my shit. I'm an innocent man. I'm gonna get out of here.
Hey, yeah, quiet down there, you murderer.
I don't
Okay.
think that's helping, Timothy.
Okay, Jimothy.
It's okay. I'm just pretending to be Detective Hubert.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Such a clever disguise.
So, as much as I appreciate you guys bringing him in here, I mean, I can take care of the local crime and whatever's going on, but I thought that you guys were supposed to investigate the sheriff's murder.
We can do two things.
Yeah, and you can't really do anything while asleep, dumbass.
Hey, now I'm awake. Now I can do my job. I don't need you guys thinking that you can do whatever you want and bring whoever you want in here without no due process.
Can Harry grab him by the shirt and be like,
Look.
hey, if you ever snap at Agent Molly like that again, I'll let that ghoul in there out so he can put one through your teeth.
Definitely roll for intimidation on that.
Okay.
I want to see how he takes that.
21.
Um. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't let me catch you sleeping on the job again.
Oh, it won't. It won't happen. I promise it won't happen again.
It won't happen again. What?
What you told me not to do.
All right, you're too stupid. Whatever.
God damn it.
He's just like a big ass naked Superman mutant just grabbed him by the scruff of his. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Can I get my phone call?
What?
What's a phone? What's a call?
Hubert.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not helping you out of this one. Oh, sorry.
thought
I
you
mean,
were
yeah.
Agent. What is going on here?
He was
Call
talking
is
to
used
me.
to attract animals.
God damn it.
I thought I woke up from my dream. Seems like I woke up to another one. I don't know what the fuck to believe.
Yeah, just go back to sleep. You've been a lot of help so far.
Agent Scolder,
Yes, Midas.
please come here for a second.
All right.
Wait,
I go over to the bars.
you guys, what?
No, I don't know who these guys are. They said who they were when they arrested me.
Okay, you guys seem to get it under control. I'm gonna
Go back to bed.
go see about the mayor. And he just kind of takes a couple steps forward and kind of stumbles a little bit, wipes some more shit out of his eye, straightens himself up, straightens his hat, and just kind of makes his way moseying out the door.
I bet the mayor's on his ass.
I don't like how he carries himself. Now that he's gone, can I snoop around like the whole
All right.
this?
Watch my back. Shut the door. Watch my back.
Sure, yeah. It's if you want to. It's
I think
Yeah.
we should just call him Deputy Phil from now on.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna look over at Vinny.
I'm gonna say, hey, looks like we're both stuck in here now. Yeah. Well, about that information you were talking about.
And then I'm gonna pull my gun out and put it right to his forehead. Grab him by his shirt. I'm gonna rip the locket off, actually.
Okay.
Put it in my pocket.
so as you grab it and you rip it off, the sense of touching it again, as you yank it off of him, it triggers another memory where Midas is pulled back to the same room that he was in with the female that he was putting the locket on, and this time they're arguing and they're crying, and she's crying, and she's hitting him on the chest. She's yelling at you to not go and not to leave her, and Midas is, well, I guess it's Mike, is just reassuring her that this is one last job. This is one last time, and then they can start their lives and start the future that he always promised her. And she's begging him not to go. And she just keeps saying, "You don't have to go. We have enough caps. We have enough stuff to start a life. You don't have to go. You don't have to go." And he's like, "One last job is all I need." And then she yanks the locket off of her and shoves it at him and says, "Well, if this is your last job, then bring this back to me, and then I'll know that it is your last job. Otherwise, I don't know what to believe." And then you're thrown back to being back in this jail cell with Vinny, yanking the locket off.
Damn. I'm gonna lock eyes with Vinny. And I'm gonna tell him,
Now, I didn't commit no murders yet. But I am more than willing to be locked away for the rest of my life if you don't tell me what I want to know.
If you kill me, then you won't get your answers either. them.
I've
them
gone
asses.
a long time without knowing. I can go even longer.
It won't be.
So now we torture him?
I'm gonna hit him with the butt of my gun on the bridge of the nose.
Okay. So as you hit him, blood sprays across his upper lips and down the bottom half of his face and dribbles down his chin. And he just starts chuckling to himself. He's like, I've been hit harder by a child.
Why are children
Is that all
hitting
you
him?
got?
Yeah, what? Why are you being hit by children? Are you hitting children?
I ain't hitting child. But let me tell you, that was the weakest pistol whip I've ever had in my life. And he just like pushes you up against the wall. Now get off me and leave me alone. If you want your answers, there's only one way you're gonna get them.
Torture.
Yeah.
He looks over at Huber as he says that.
I whip out Grognak's axe. So, are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm fuck you handed as he like flips you off.
Hey, that's pretty
Ooh.
good.
I think we're gonna take a leg first.
Yeah.
You
Or
ever
maybe
seen the
it's-
movie Misery?
Or maybe it's testicles.
Wait,
Oh, I guess that was probably pre-war. Yeah, you wouldn't know, dumbass.
Fucking dumbass. Fucking
I've decided
stupid.
Hubert's just red from that 70s show.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
I was
100%.
gonna say, he doesn't have any
Dumbass.
feet, so he can't say foot in his ass.
Right?
I'm gonna put an armament in your ass. Alright, so either we need to torture him or solve this stupid murder mystery.
You
That's
seem
you.
pretty hell bent on torture.
Well, it's time of us woke up on violence today.
Well, wasn't it Scott who did it? Didn't we already solve it?
Oh, that little freaking punch.
Yeah, I accused him.
I think Scott and Carl has some shady shit to do with it, but I don't know if they would have framed Vinny.
Ha! Those fucking schmucks.
Says the dumbass in a cell.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. If anybody was gonna have anything to benefit from me being locked up, it'd be them.
I'm gonna try and lie to him and tell him,
I don't know why you want to get out so bad. I was just over at the Arrow, and your partner over there. What's his name again?
Oh, you got Rusty Pete?
Oh, yeah, right. Rusty Pete. He was telling me he thinks you did it, and he's excited about it because he wants to take over the Arrow. He's happy that your ass is in here. And he's going to do everything in his power to make sure you don't get out.
Actually, I don't think that's a lie.
That's nothing new to me. Rusty, pretty much since I hired him. That doesn't surprise me one bit. If I remember, I even told the people here that he was somebody to look at.
Well, we saw him.
Yeah, we saw him several times.
He smelled disgusting.
I mean, do you guys think that he done it? Who do you think? Do you guys have any leads, any ideas, anything? Like, what do you guys think? Who's doing this?
I mean, Rusty Pete is a pretty good guess, but boy, that'd be a very unsatisfying story if it was.
He wipes his nose and like flicks some blood onto the ground. He's just kind of like grabbing at his nose. I'm trying to wipe it off with his sleeve. So, Rusty Pete is who you guys think framed me?
Between you and me, I have other leads. I look directly at Hubert.
Wait, Hubert or Detective Hubert?
What?
Detective.
That's me.
This is like it's like that thing where like a party makes characters and one is named like a rogue named Bard and a monk named Ranger. And so for the record, you're looking at Jimothy when you said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does the jail cell lock? Is it like with a key, like an actual key?
It's like the old timey ones, you know.
I'm gonna ask if anybody has.
Does anybody have a bobby pin on them?
Oh, I do.
Let me see that real quick. I might be able to solve this whole thing right now.
I pull out my Groundnex X. And then I push like a little button, and then the back like a little like lockpick kit pops out the back.
Nice.
It's my class feat built-in tools.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and pick the lock. Like put my arm through the jail cell and just pick the lock.
Okay. Can I ask why?
I'm just gonna let him out.
That's fine, but I get. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, don't you guys have access to the keys? But then I realized that the deputy.
No, the deputy walked out.
Yeah. Sorry. That. Okay. So you're gonna pick the lock.
Try to, yeah.
Okay. Give me a thievery check.
27.
So after about 30 seconds or so of fiddling with it, you hear it. Yeah. And like the door to the cell opens.
I'm gonna look at Hubert.
Torture?
Torture time!
He just starts like backing up, like what the fuck? He backs himself into like a corner in the cell.
Yeah, I just want to get my axe back and just start spinning it around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go just outside the jail to make sure no one's coming in.
I like it.
Harry,
Okay.
would you do me the honor and hold that puppy down?
No, I'm not doing that for you. I'm sorry, Midas. I'll hold you down, but
Wow. I thought we were cool.
well, I mean, Hubert seems more excited to do the torturing.
Wow. Why does there have to be any torture? What's going on? Why you
No,
guys?
I mean, there's gonna be torture. Shut up, Vinny.
You can't sell us. And to be honest, I don't want to solve this stupid mystery right away. I just want to have some fun, Vinny.
Yeah, because you know what, Vinny? What are you gonna do? Call the cops on us?
That's
Isn't that fun, Vinny? We're your only hope, and we're your biggest enemy.
I mean, that's the second time that you guys have mentioned this. Yeah, I guess you're right. You got me in a pickle.
Can I roll a hit?
Sure.
I'm aiming for his left leg.
No!
17 to hit.
So
That was almost a 19.
Yep.
So as oh god, okay. So as Hubert enters the cell, and so are you like chopping at him, or is the thing still spinning around?
Well, considering I rolled a 3, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm still spinning it around.
Okay. So yeah, as it's spinning around, you go to hit him in the left leg, and he just like spreads his legs, and you like into the bench that he was or the bed that he's sitting on. What the hell, guys? And he's like up against the corner with like his legs spread and his arms out on either side, just like holding himself in place, like trying not to get hit by this spinning battle axe that's spinning around him.
I've got my gun to his head, and I'm telling him,
Don't move.
Oh, fuck that! Get it! Help! He just like starts screaming his head off.
I'm gonna take my sock off and shove it in his mouth.
Ooh,
That's torture.
that's gross. I'm a robot and I can't smell, and that's still gross.
Get off me! He's just like trying to fight you off while trying to keep his legs spread so the battle axe doesn't nick him, and he's like also trying to like keep himself positioned, and he's like trying to fight you off all at the same time.
I just want to like grab his arm and start like punching him with his own arm. Like, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Okay.
Where'd you learn that move, Hubert?
I'm trying to figure out if I should calculate damage for that.
The other bots were bullies. Everyone always picks on the common spot.
Oh, is there a toilet in this cell?
Oh my god, yes. Swirlies.
I'm gonna dunk his head in it and flush the toilet.
Okay, so you're gonna pull him away as Hubert has the spinning blade next to him?
Sure.
Okay.
Should I roll the hit again?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Sure, yeah. I mean,
I was just spinning it. I'm not necessarily trying to. I'm doing more
you
of
can
like,
do like a unarmed then if you're not really trying to hurt him.
no, yeah, I just want to like
You're
I should
scaring
do
the shit out of him. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
That's I'll do the multiple attack penalty for the listening audience.
I like it.
That is 24 to hit on arm
That
strike.
definitely hits.
Yeah, so I'm just like flailing my arms about.
Okay. Roll
And-
for damage.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
So as Midas pulls him away, the spinning battle axe like nicks the inside of his thigh, and he's like, "Fuck!" Like you just like pull him over and starts ducking his head in the toilet. Are you doing like the trying to drown him, like holding it down, or are you just like?
Hey, I'm holding it down
twirly, or
until.
what are you doing?
No, I'm gonna hold him down in there until I feel like it's appropriate. Like, you know, he's trying to catch his breath, and then I'll bring him back up, let him catch his breath barely, and then put his head back down in the toilet.
Yeah, he's like every time that you hold it down for a good 45 seconds to a minute, and then you pull it up and he just like gasps for air, and then you shove it back down. You do that about 2 or 3 times.
I want the answers, Vinny. You're not just gonna get away from here scot-free.
So you've pulled his head out of the toilet at this point?
Yeah, I'll pull it back out.
Okay, so like as his hair just kind of like droops in front of him with like just water going down his face. And I said, if you kill me, you ain't getting shit.
Put his head back down in there.
And he goes back down. And then you do that a couple more times. You want to give me an intimidation check this time?
Of course. In fact, oh no, I think I'll just roll intimidation. They're the same. Oof. That is a nat 20 for
So
33.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, so as you pull him up the last time, like you notice that his the color of his face was like starting to go like blue from from not being able to breathe and being drowned in a toilet essentially. And so he just like gasps for air like the deepest gasp that you've ever heard. And he just like falls down on his ass and he's just like trying to breathe. He's like and he's just like coughing up toilet water. And he just like moves his hair to the side and looks up at you. It's like, you guys are a bunch of crazy sons of bitches.
Yeah, you get it.
What do you want to know?
What you told me you know. Everything. What I lost. What happened. Everything.
Can you pull out my notebook?
And also, why don't you add on the end there if you're the one that killed the sheriff or not?
I didn't kill the I didn't kill the fucking sheriff, man.
Honestly, my money's on Marjorie.
Single now. You like his demeanor changes. Fuck.
I should have added in. I killed the kid's mother. I'll kill yours too.
Fucking crazy ass. Oh god. Okay. Thing I had out because I had a feeling this would come up. There we go. Okay. Of course, it was underneath everything. Okay. He just like does a really deep sigh and just kind of collects himself. Well, I gotta say, I've never been drowned by fucking toilet water before. Well, that's a new one. Okay. So, you came into the Arrow one day and nobody had been winning. Profits on profits on profits, and then you walked in. Ugh. And you sat down at that blackjack table, and it was like Lady Luck sat down right next to you. Never seen anybody or heard of anybody winning like you were. It was like you couldn't lose, not a single hand. You just kept on winning and winning and winning.
I just did it again. Not that long ago.
Wait, what?
Now then, keep going.
Well, well, you see, when people come walking in like that, and we don't know them, and they just start winning and winning and winning, it makes everybody think that they can start winning, and that's not good for business. When my boys saw that you were winning and walked up to the table, made you play one more hand, and lo and behold, you won that one too, right in front of him. He told me that he could not figure out how the hell you kept on winning. And so him and the rest of the boys brought you into my office and we talked. And while you were in there, you didn't give me the answers I liked about how you just were winning and everything was on the up and up and you weren't a cheetah. You kept saying, I ain't no cheetah. I ain't no cheetah. And I said, well, nobody else is winning. So I had the boys take you out back. There was a tussle. Started to rough you up. You killed one of them.
You're goddamn right I did.
And
Sounds like me.
You know, my boy Knuckles didn't like that much. And so he knocked you out. Beat you senseless. Him and the rest of them, they left you for dead. They took all your shit, everything you had on you, and left you out back. Came back in, told me that the deed was done, and dumped out all your shit on my desk. Just like, looks like the deputy did out there. So we started looking through it, and the casino took all of the caps you had, some of the other small trinkets and food items and stuff got split between the rest of them. But when push came to shove, there was a decision that had to be made. All of us kind of split the other items you had, and I took that locket. Something about it. I just knew that. How would I know that you'd show up with a fucking super mutant, a robot, and that big ass motherfucker over there? So yeah, I took the locket. Knuckles took it, looked like the package that you were carrying. Tommy Two Shakes took a double-sided coin you had, and Fat Tony, he took your pistol. It was this fancy-looking thing. I fucking. And so we just kind of split everything among us, and we thought that the deed was done. And then, half a day go by, and then all of a sudden there starts screaming outside. So I stand up from my desk and I go outside to see what all the hollering's about. And there you were, but it wasn't you. You looked different. You looked changed. you look like how you look now. You're frightening everybody. Everybody was screaming and pulling their children tight and closing up their doors and their windows. Everybody was afraid of you. And it looked like you were scared of yourself, of what you'd become. And I watched you, and I watched town never come back. That's all I know.
You know where all those people are?
I know where some of them went. Most of them left town. Actually, all of them but me left town. I mean, Rusty Pete was there too, but he didn't have any of the stuff I mentioned. He just took some caps and took a box of sugar bombs and some cigarettes and stuff.
Do you know what was in the package?
I don't, but Knuckles was really intrigued and he didn't let anybody else open it. But did looking important, I'll tell you that.
You know where Knuckles went?
Well, yeah, Knuckles, Arroyo was too small. So last I heard, he was making his way towards New Vegas.
Who had my gun?
That'd be my boy Fat Tony.
Where is Tony of the fat variety?
Above the table. Do you guys still want to solve this murder mystery?
Yeah, there's a lucrative job opportunity in it for me.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna let you know that when we're done, I'm gonna lock him back in the jail cell.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So not gonna murder him.
No,
Okay. Got
not
it.
yet. Not yet. I don't actually want to commit a murder and actually get locked
shit.
up.
Sorry, I misspoke. Sorry, Knuckles is in New Vegas. That's where Fat Tony is. My bad.
Okay.
That's why I want to look that up. So Fat Tony is in New Vegas, and Knuckles was making his way towards Chicago.
God damn. Road trip, guys. No.
Well, if we're gonna get out of this town, we're gonna have to solve this stupid murder first.
Right.
Do
All
we
right.
have to?
It's
I
on
think so.
lockdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess we can just murder people and get out.
If we kill the whole town.
Yeah, let's find a safe point.
All right, Vinny.
I mean, since you guys, sorry, go ahead.
Thank you for telling me that. I really appreciate it.
Has Hubert made his way out the cell yet? Because if not, I'm gonna give him a look like, kind of nod my head, tell him to leave.
Yeah, I'll start like moseying out.
Well, I guess since you told me everything, I guess, I should probably be fair about this.
And then I'm gonna push him over on his hands, or he's on his. Is he sitting down right now?
Yeah, he's sitting.
Well, I'm gonna push him all the way over, and then I'm gonna go and lock the jail cell. Leave.
So as you push him over, he's like, "Oh, what the?" And then like you just kind of like hasten towards the cell, and he gets up and runs for the door. And you just like shut it in his face and lock it. And he's like grabbing the bars. Hey, you know I didn't do it. Let me out of here.
I think that's for Agent Moley and Agent
Stoller.
Yeah, to figure out.
Yeah, you're not getting out of here.
They're the sheriffs.
Get me out of here. I didn't do anything.
Sheriffs, do you think this man is innocent and he should be left?
I just
he should
have
leave.
one final question. You told us everything you knew, right?
I mean, not everything I know, but
Oh, well, okay, never mind.
I told him everything about him.
Okay, I don't care about everything you know if we're talking about from the beginning.
So I grew up here in Arroyo, and then when I was about 6 years old,
Yeah, just shut the gate.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
just walk out or float out.
Do you always float? Are you ever on the ground? Do you have little rollers, little treads,
No, I just float.
little boosters?
We all float down here, Georgie.
So are you guys leaving the jail?
Yeah, with Vinny in it.
Okay, yeah. So as you guys are walking towards the exit, you just hear Vinny like, "Get me out of here! I'm innocent. I didn't do it." And he's just like banging on the bars, and then you guys like shut the door.
That guy is guilty of being a douchebag.
Good one.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna leave with them.
Yeah. But after you guys leave the jail, what are you guys doing?
So we need to figure out who freaking killed the sheriff. I think it's like some deep nefarious plot that's multifaceted and layered.
I think Rusty Pete did it.
Or it's Rusty Pete. All right, let's just go accuse him.
You're gonna accuse him?
Yeah, let's go to the Arrow and accuse Rusty Pete. Why not?
Oh, you're just gonna confront him?
We're just gonna
But
start
there-
doing Clue. We're just gonna go to the area, declare what we think it is,
And then arrest him.
and then somebody will show us like the card. Like, no, actually, I have the candlestick. I'm like, fuck. All right.
Be like, okay. Flip a table.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the Arrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jimothy, you want to lead on this one?
So,
Sure.
okay.
My last one didn't pan out, I think.
I mean, practice, right? Practice makes perfect.
Agent Mully, it's Detective Hubert.
Oh, sorry, I just
Code
was
names.
dropping code names while we were out and about.
Yeah.
Sorry, Agent Scolder and Detective Schubert.
It's all right.
Can't hear you. I'm already at the Arrow.
So,
What a great job he's doing.
As he runs.
so as you guys are walking across town to the Arrow, you notice that the sun is starting to get lower and lower in the sky. And now it's approximately like 4 or 5 early evening time.
Seems about 4 or 5 early evening time.
By the way, just for canon knowledge, I guess. Whenever I give you guys the reason why I give you like a time, and not just like, oh, it looks like it's afternoon or evening, is because I'm gonna say that's the time that shows up on Timothy.
Okay.
Anywho, so you guys make it to the Arrow. As you walk in, you see that there's people at various tables and slot machines and whatnot. But like I said, it's a pretty somber, stoic atmosphere. People are just kind of, placing small bets and just business.
Anyone we recognize from the frenzy when we left?
I mean, a couple of the people that ran over to when Jimothy was there, they were like scooping stuff up. They've taken their winnings and they've just spent the last few hours just dumping their winnings back into like the slot machines and stuff, trying to get more and more.
Sounds so familiar. Wow. So, well, I'm not going to comment on the state of the people gambling. We need to find that guy so we can accuse him, throw him in jail, and then they unlock this place, right?
Sounds great. I flip a table.
I was actually gonna say, as you're saying that, Jimothy, can you roll me a perception check?
Certainly.
Why certainly?
That is a 16.
So as Jimothy's talking about the plan, Rusty Pete is about 5 feet behind you and
God damn it.
hears everything that you said and just kind of stands up from the table and starts walking towards you guys.
I look right at him. So we're here to arrest this guy. what's his name?
Rusty Pete.
Yeah, do you know where he is?
Are you
I
talking
don't
about
think I
me?
saw him. I didn't go into the office.
Yeah, I don't think you did either. It was just Harriet and Hubert.
And Hubert definitely does not tell him.
Neither does Harriet.
Wait, you're trying to arrest Rusty Pete?
I
Yeah,
think you heard him.
Huh?
murder.
Murder? Rusty
That's what I
Pete?
said.
He's just like sitting there like looking down but kind of like shifting his eyes back and forth, like trying to think. And then he notices that Harriet and Hubert are there, and he's like you get the vibe that he was like trying to like weasel his way out of it or say something clever, but then he realizes that there's no point since you two recognize him. Well, I'm Rusty Pete.
Oh, well, then
Well, I didn't kill nobody.
our evidence says otherwise.
What evidence?
Midas is here, right?
Yeah, you're all here.
Midas, that chip you have.
Actually, sorry, I shouldn't speak for Midas. Does Midas go in the Arrow? I know that Midas was having some major PTSD last time he was in there.
I have a whole shitload more confidence.
Okay.
So I am just gonna wall. I've confronted my aggressor, so now I don't feel like a victim anymore, and I am gonna go in with them. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, what were we gonna say, Timothy? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Midas, that chip. The murder chip.
Oh, you mean this chip right here?
Yeah, look at it.
It's a Lucky 13 chip. What
Yeah.
about it?
You murdered that sheriff.
Oh, wait, what? You're accusing me of murdering the sheriff because of a Lucky 13 chip? You can find those all over town. What?
Or you're lying and you can't.
I mean, there's a Lucky 13 casino in town. That's pretty obvious.
And there's also the arrow. That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that you can find arrow chips all around town, too.
This is fun.
I hit him with my bat.
Do you really?
Yeah, this guy's pissed me off. And I want to throw in. I'm going to use power attack, which
Oh god.
I think doubles my damage dice. But I also have the feat Furious Focus.
Okay.
So power attack does not take.
Penalty?
Yeah, it does not take a multiple attack penalty.
Mhm.
That was a 31 to hit.
31? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's already a critical, bro.
All right, it's a critical.
Fucked up, Pete.
Yeah.
20 points of damage.
Shit.
Does your bat have a non-lethal trait, Trev?
I don't think so. Maybe. Let me pull up my bat. Like it doesn't. It just says common, thrown 10 feet, simple weapon, and for some reason reload.
What? Is that like reloading
Don't-
your arms?
Don't forget to reload your bat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How much ammo do you have left for it?
4 billion.
Do they really have the reload tree?
Yeah,
What the
I can
fuck?
take a picture. This is just a club. I didn't like modify it or anything.
It just says, wait, I don't. Throne usage? I don't see reload. Am I crazy? See sheath and drop.
Hold on, uploading into chat. But anyway, no,
I'm
it
so
has
confused.
by critical specialization. I can knock the target away from you up to 10 feet, and I'll just choose the full 10 feet.
Okay.
So I hit him so hard he flies 10 feet away from me.
Yeah, so you crack him in the side of the head with your baseball bat, and you hit him so hard that he like stumbles back and like slams into a slot machine and just kind of like slumps up against it as he's like holding his ear, and just like blood is trickling from his ear. You've officially broke his eardrum.
Yeah.
He's just like, what the? He starts looking around. Security! Security! And like,
Cheese it.
So, what are you guys gonna do when he starts yelling security?
Hit him again? I don't know.
I'm gonna go to another blackjack table and pick up another deck of cards.
So seriously, what are you guys doing?
Now I'm gonna pick up a deck of cards, but I'm just gonna put them in my pocket this time.
So you're stealing a deck of cards. You're not using the ones you already have.
Correct. I'm not gonna use them. I'm just stealing them to put them in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm
I
just
can make you roll
looting
for that.
in the chaos.
I want to pull out my badge, I guess, which is just like a piece of paper that I've scribbled a star.
Okay. So you're just holding out your badge.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Like,
This is an investigation appointed by the deputy of the town. We are just trying to get to the bottom of the truth. Lying Pete.
What's Harriet doing?
Harriet's squared up. I mean, like
Yeah,
she's
you just ready for a fight.
yeah.
Okay.
She picks up one of the tables, and has that like under one arm while she pulls out her meteor hammer. She's using just one of the like blackjack tables as a big ass shield.
Wait, hold on a second here.
Possible. Sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was okay. You can okay. I just was wondering if the meteor hammer was one-handed or two-handed,
it's
but it says you can change the grip
either
on it.
or.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
that's where you were like, I don't know, I might draw the line there.
Well, I'm like, there's no way you can have both. I don't. I'm trying to. You holding a table as a shield would be so awkward.
I'm huge.
Yeah, I understand. I think these tables are pretty heavy, though. I mean,
I'm strong. I'll give you a strength check.
You're really for sex appeal, Midas. What are you doing?
No, I thought we were getting naked.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oof.
Track.
Look at my hard metal exterior.
That was a fun. That was a good Hubert.
Okay, I will explain to me how you're using this meteor hammer, which I believe canonically there's like a rock in it, right? And so you're flailing this really heavy thing in one hand, and you're picking up a table by, I'm assuming, one leg with the other. So how are you like? How
I think Harriet's using her arm to pick up the table, not her leg.
Oh, so she's like carrying it like this, like over her shoulder.
I mean, I figured like under the arm,
carrying it?
you know, like
I was just going for the joke.
I've got it
Yeah.
pressed between my titty and my elbow, like under my arm.
So
So I'm
you're
just
carrying-
really like pulling it towards my core, you know.
Harriet flips the table up to cover her side as a shield. All right.
Okay, so okay.
Okay, wait. Do those slot machines look bolted together? I got a new plan.
Yes, they're all bolted together and bolted to the floor.
Never mind.
There is a
Okay.
door at the entrance.
So you guys
can
are
I
all
just like flip the table? I'll duck behind it. But I'm not really covered by it at all. I'm still just.
Wait, didn't you just say that you're huge? How are you gonna duck behind this table?
I'm
That can
not.
barely even cover your torso.
It's not really helping, but it's blocking any like ankle bite or shin attacks.
Okay. Okay, so Harriet's geared up for war. Midas is still in the deck of cards. Are you doing anything else, Midas?
I'll have my gun drawn.
You have your gun drawn?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Hubert was holding out his paper badge and trying to explain everything to security as they're running forward. And after you hit him, are you doing anything else, Timothy?
Sure. Next 2 actions, I'll move and grapple this guy. Or maybe just like pin him to the ground or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll athletics for that.
Yeah, and it's against his fortitude, right, Shay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Harriet as cover.
25.
Yeah. So you have him grappled. Wait, so yeah, so he was like standing still, but he was like holding his ear while screaming security. So you're just running up and like bear hugging him then? Or
No, he just took a bat to the face. I imagine it's not gonna be too much effort for Timothy to bring him to the ground.
He holds a finger on him.
yeah, so
Dude's
yeah, I
probably
mean
got a concussion at this point.
yeah, his equilibrium's definitely off too, so yeah, so you take him to the ground and you're like on top of him.
Yeah.
So as he's still continuing to scream security, it takes a couple minutes, but you see like the bartender like duck behind the bar, like grab a couple glasses of like of like wine and or bottles, I mean, of wine and bourbon and those sorts of things, and like just like duck underneath the counter. You see various patrons like, oh shit, and they're like jumping prone and like ducking behind various slot machines and blackjack tables, and roulette tables. And you see like multiple people running out from like the office area, as well as security that was on the opposite side of the casino start rushing forward. And as they approach you guys with bearing weapons, 2 turrets pop down from the ceiling and point at you guys. And yeah, what do you guys do when you see all this?
Seize it.
Are you guys just gonna stand and fight, or what are you guys doing?
Well, fuck that.
Yeah. I don't know about the
That was fine until the turrets came out.
yeah.
You want to go see what kind of?
I mean, they're not like the full on like machine gun turrets. They're just like the little the ones that almost look like security cameras, like the dome ones that just like.
Mm.
I mean, you guys are trying to fight an entire security team of a casino.
How heavy is this table? Like Harriet picked it up,
Oh.
right? Like it is pick upable. It's not bolted to the floor.
I mean, yeah, you already said that you picked it up, so yeah.
I tried throwing it at one of the turrets.
At the turrets?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
I'm a barbarian, right?
Ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah. You want an athletics or strength check?
Definitely athletics.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I figured as much.
Isn't there like a improv weapon?
Oh.
Damn, yeah. 22. I'm gonna use a hero point. I need
Yes.
something
Yes.
26.
It's a little bit better. 26. So 26 definitely hits it. Yeah, I think that there is like an improvised weapon. Do you know what that is off the top of your head, Shay?
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah, neither do I. Give me 1 second.
For something that big.
How to use table as improvised weapon with Harriet.
I feel like it's gonna do more than 1d6 damage.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, you're the GM.
Well, You're absolutely right, but I definitely need a basis.
I mean, just do like
So
bludgeoning.
take a -2
How high is the
to
ceiling?
attack rolls. The ceiling is about what would it be? About 20 feet.
Just do like falling damage.
Yeah, so the GM determines the amount and type of damage the attack deals, if any, and as well as any weapon traits that the okay. So yeah, it definitely hits, and it's definitely gonna do bludgeoning damage. Harriet picking up a table and throwing it. Let's say 2d6 plus strength mod.
Okay.
That's fair.
Should I just roll d6 separately?
No, you can do 2
Yeah.
and then
All right. That's 6 damage plus strength.
your strength mod.
That is 4, so 10 damage.
Okay. So yeah, it definitely deals a shit ton of damage to the turret. But yeah, the turret's still operable.
All right, I'm gonna pick up another table.
So yeah,
I'll wait until my next.
So Harriet picks up this table and hucks it 20 feet into the air, hits the turret, and the turret starts charging up. And as the table plummets from the air, it hits a slot machine, and the top of the table just cracks as it tumbles to the ground, and you just hear some screaming from the other casino patrons. And I will save it for next time, but it definitely will be roll for initiative. So I think with that, we're gonna end the session, guys.
Okay.
How the
Right.
tables have turned.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous, let's misbehave.